What's up, gamers? Neosquad here, and welcome back. And this is going to be a Embark Let's Play on Dwarf Fortress. So I already created the world, as you see. It's a large world, low history, low amount of civilizations, because I'm tired of dwarves being everywhere, taking every mountain possible, and a high amount of savagery. So what I searched for was shallow metal, at least one shallow metal, at least one deep metal, and evil. And I want you to see, where I'm embarking. There are terrifying mountains. Terrifying is the hardest evil you can get. To the left over here, there's another area of terrifying mountain. And then down here, I have a small area of untamed wild just to have trees and such. I also have a brook going through. And I do have some flux stone to the south and to the west. But my only shallow metals are up in here. So there we go, that's pretty much it. A warm temperature, so I do expect to get some snow every now and then. Oh, in my world map, I am down here in the bottom right. If you're wondering exactly where. So I'm gonna do this embark. Yep, only warning, it always does that. Instead of doing any of these, because I prefer to create my own, quite honestly. I'm gonna prepare for my journey. Let's look at items. Alright, I do have an iron anvil, that's good. Every now and then it'll start you with a steel anvil, and that's a huge drain. That's an extra 200 points going towards your anvil, and it only really does that if for whatever reason in the world generation you can't get an iron anvil. Alright, first of all, let's look at each of my guys. Very weak. You really don't look that great. Alright, incredibly tough. I might use this one as a hunter. I don't usually start with a hunter, but at the same time, because I'm in such an evil land, having someone who could fight will be extremely useful. Strong and slow to tire, but he's also slow to heal. Wow, and he's just... Alright, well, he's strong and slow to tire, so he's going to be one of my miners. I'm going to put at least 3 levels in. I may put more in. You know what, let's bring it up to 5. Because I don't have much dirt, and I need to get underground as quick as possible and find some metals to mine. Let's see, rarely sick, okay. Maybe a leader. Flimsy, ugh. No. Amazing. I'm looking at this paragraph right here. Spatial sense, ability to focus, good intellect, poor empathy. Music still doesn't matter yet. I don't know when they're going to implement that, but it's only two brothers doing this off of donations, so for what they do, it's amazing. You might be a good leader. Yeah, let's make you the leader. It doesn't matter too much. Let's see, judge of intent and an appraiser. And just because you're a leader, I'll make you a conversationalist, consoler, and pacifier. I'll do a persuader and negotiator. I just like to give my leader a bunch of random social skills. And I'll open negotiator one more time just to get better deals on early caravans. Wow, I'm not talking well today. Okay, let's see. Do I have anyone else who's slow to tire? No, not really. Alright, well, you suck at all social things, so I'm going to keep you busy mining. Now, my biggest concern is, do I bring a third miner? On most embarks, you don't want to bring a third miner. However, considering where I'm embarking to, a third miner may not be a bad idea. You know what? Oh, he's clumsy though. Okay. So this one who's just incredibly tough, even though they have bad kinesthetic sense. Hope I'm saying that right. Might be my best hunter. Let's see, I'm gonna give this one where is it? Can't you tell I don't usually set up a hunter? Crossbow. Give you 2 levels of crossbow. 2 levels of archer. 2 levels of dodger. And I'll do a novice armor user as well. I'll give him fighter as well, why not? Alright, so that should be my crossbowman. Decent. I believe archer works as well. I don't think that's just bows. You can't make bows anyway. You'd have to get them from elves. Which who wants to trade with elves? Now, where I am, if an elven caravan comes, I might need to trade with them. Alright, so we have, for a craft dwarf, we're going to have someone who's good with wood cutting. It's probably going to be this person, because they're just really sick. This one's weak. So they'll become a craft dwarf because they have good creativity. And Monom's just going to do odd jobs for now. And I don't need to train Rimtar to be a woodcutter, so I'll leave that as is. Alright, so I decided I'm going with 2 miners, so I only need 2 picks. I'm gonna keep the 2 battle axes. I want to be able to set up a small military quite quickly, considering how hostile the area is. In fact, I just want to see... Okay. I can only get copper battle axes. I was just looking to see if there were other axes available to me. But I'll leave that as is. Actually, my woodcutter, I might train, give him some novice ability as a warrior as well. I think I'll do that. So Rimtar will give you armor user, fighter, axeman, we'll grab shield user too. And Dodger's always extremely useful in this game. I could do woodcutter. Would make life a little easier, but at the same time, you know what? If it'll help me get my whole operation up and running quicker, I'm I'm for it. So I don't know how much farming I'm going to be doing. I may sustain myself on picking berries for a while. Let's see. I don't need pigtail. You know what? Let's add it back in. Yeah, just in case. Alright, so we got some cave fish and prepared coddy intestine. Decent food to start. And we also have 60 liquor. I'm gonna want more liquor actually. Oh, but I don't have any animals. I was really hoping to get a hunting dog. I'll grab a hunting dog. Yeah, we'll grab a hunting dog. And yeah, I'll make it a female hunting dog. So I'll get one male dog. And I guess 2 female dogs. I'm gonna try and get some puppies going. Try and get a war dog group going together. And this dwarven ale I'm going to bring down just because I want to bring a different kind of liquor as well. So, new. Let's go to drinks. We'll bring some beer. Bring that up to 20. So, touches 1 wheelbarrow. Do I really need to start with a wheelbarrow? I think I'll get rid of that. I'll build my own later. Got 3 leather quivers. I'm assuming that my archer will be able to hold all 3. Cloth, thread. So because I got rid of that wheelbarrow, I think I'll add the rum as well. Again, I'm probably going to be going right up to a metal industry to try and get some armor and some weapons. Hopefully I can find iron. So I'm going to need plenty of liquor and food to hold me through. Let's just grab some random deer lung. I'll max that out and I have 1 more point. I'll do 1 more plump helmet spawn. Because when I do start farming, that's going to be a major industry of mine. Alright, so we are ready to embark. You've arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness. Beyond your harsh trek has finally ended. Into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Stakud Stelid. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve, secure lodgings, ere the dingo men get hungry. Dingo men? Okay. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. I'm not even going to try and say that name. Strike the earth. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, fix that. And we're going to go right to the units. Alright, there are no wild animals right now. But of course, that's going to probably change pretty quickly. So there's my river. And here's the small area of woods. Actually, it's not too bad of a size. And do I see any flux stone near the surface? What's that? Obsidian. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not anything special. Look in the sides. I'm assuming that's clay. So Fluxstone's probably a little farther down. Ooh. Is that gold? Native gold walls. Alright. So that's not going to help us too much right now. But once we're a little more secure, having gold right there will be useful to set up our economy. In this area over here, I gotta find out what the shallow metal is. So F1, go back to the caravan. Now, where would be an easy place to defend? Actually, digging right into this little area right here would be pretty easy to defend. It's not too far from the trees. And it's got a little lake, though that's not much to speak of. Now, if I settle down here, I'll have more land if I ever decide to set up livestock. I'm close-ish to the river. I'm sorry, brook. And it's not too far from the trees. The only thing is actually defending it. Another thing to consider is I'm nowhere near the left side where there might be other minerals. I think I'm going to go with my first gut, and my gut's telling me to go right into this little area right here. So I'm going to set up some digging right here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is going to be my planned setup. I'm going to be digging into this little hill right here, as I said I would. Channeling down. I'm making it 3x3 so caravans can get through this area. Now we're going down and up, dodging this little lake here. Now move up and over. And then comes the start of my actual fortress. I know it looks like kind of a mess, but I'll explain as I go. This area here is the trading post. It's going to be open to the top because I want some area over here in order to set traps. This area right here is going to be a stockpile. I'm totally blanking on words. A stockpile for crafts. And over here is where crafts are going to be made. This stockpile down here is going to be just stone. Some people don't do a stone stockpile. I personally think it's pretty useful because it keeps stone right next to your crafts and your masons, which are going to be over here. So I'm going to have furniture over here and stone crafts. And then over here, this large area is going to be furniture. Actually, I should reconnect that because I changed something. And I like to dig out a small area and then I'll finish it later, but just to have a stockpile without a lot of work involved. And then if we go down a level, I'm going to have an entrance over here. It's probably just going to be one long with a bunch of traps in it. One wide rather. And then over here is going to be gems. This is going to be my first gem cutter. And actually I'm gonna just set this up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. This is how I set these up, by the way. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll Just kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So this will be a gem cutter. Over here will be raw gems. And then down here will be cut gems. They'll probably be working with the raw gems more. Just because some raw gems become large gems, which you can only trade, so they'll be dealing with less cut gems overall. So they're near the cut gems. They're near the raw gems, rather. The cut gems will be used for furniture, which is why I want the gem cutters relatively close to the stairs. So they can just go up, grab furniture, and then get to work. And over on this side is going to be my wood industry. So this will be raw wood. These will be the woodworkers. And then up top, they'll just go and drop off the furniture, probably beds, maybe some bins and barrels as well. And this area right here is going to be food stocks with kitchen, distillery, maybe a fishery over here, which is relatively close to this outside path where if I decide to do so, I'll have a butcher set up out here. I could have animals grazing. There's the water supply. And then after this is set up, once I set up all these, at least enough small industries, where I can start making crafts and start making furniture, I'm not going to worry about gems right away. I'm just going to start digging down, and we'll see what we come across. So I am ready to start this game. Actually, one last thing. I do need to go to my nobles and set up a militia commander. For now, my militia commander doesn't matter too much. I'll make it the woodcutter. Then I'll just... right, military screen. Let's create a squad. We'll give him no uniform. The militia commander. Why does it say not wrestler for all these? Alright, well that's where I go to Dwarf Therapist. Connect up. So Rimtar's my leader there. And then I'm going to have my archer in as well, Zulban. And then go to equipment. Now let's set this up real quick. Oops. Equip. Shift A, okay. For now, I'm just gonna say, yeah, just equip whatever you can. You are going to have any kind of shield, and you, I believe, are my battle axe guy. And then you are going to have armor, leg wear, headwear, any handwear, any kind of footwear, not a shield. And you're going to do a crossbow. Oh crap, did I not embark with a crossbow? Oh crap. Let's look at my stock. Do I have crossbows? Crossbow, crossbow, crossbows. Okay, well that's gonna make it a little hard. I don't have arrows either. So I'm going to set that up right away. And last thing I'm going to do is go over here, start designating chopping down trees. Just click over here. all the way over there. And go up to make sure that I get every tree. 3D designation is a relatively new thing. You used to have to do designation one Z level at a time. That is a huge advantage. And then I'm also going to gather plants, go down, enter. Now my terrifying mountains don't actually have plants to gather, so I'm not too worried about that. I just need to make sure I get this little wooded area gathering. And that's going to do it for part 1. Next part, we're going to unpause the game, we'll get to mining, and hopefully not die to some terrifying monsters. Probably get some skeletons, maybe some hounds. I don't know, we'll see what pops up. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.